Yo, what's cracking, Raider Nation? It's your boy Dirty Raider, live in the basement once again for the Friday Night Light show, man. Look, everybody pulling up in the building, man. Appreciate you being here. You know what I mean? Tonight's show is gonna be a real simple show. You know what I mean? Tonight we're gonna do something a little different, man. We're gonna do something just a little different tonight. I got two guests in the back right now. They in the backstage right now. Pause. And they're gonna come out, man. We're gonna do something tonight, you know what I mean, that really hasn't been done, bro. We're gonna do one round of the draft, every team based on their needs, and we're just gonna let that fall where it is. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna have some fun as well. Look, if you tuned in for Morgan Freeman and Sir Charles and all of them, look, I can't guarantee you that every show. You know what I mean? I still got to run the show with other content and all of that as well. You know what I mean? So I can't guarantee you that every night. You know what I mean? But I will try to splice it in to keep it special. I don't want to give it to you every night. It won't be special if I just run it every single night. You know what I mean? We get tired, our voices hurt, things of that nature. So you know what I mean? If you don't get that tonight, please don't be disappointed. You know what I mean? It's a special thing when those characters come out. But tonight, we're going to get straight into some motherfucking grit, grind, you know what I mean? A little bit of football talk. And then once the football talk is over, hey, look, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. What's cracking with everybody, man? What's up, DA? What's cracking? EJ Raider, what it do? SJ, what it is? Raider repping for life. What's going on with you, bro? Baby Doll Studio, RA, what it is. Queen, my girl, Queen. How you doing? Raiders 805, salute to you, my brother. G-Town, what it do with you, my brother? Hey, man, look. I got some people backstage that I'm going to go ahead and bring out for y'all real quick, man. You know what I mean? This first cat, y'all know him real well. You know what I mean? This is my brother from the East. You know what I mean? Rapidly growing in the YouTube world. You know what I mean? Very knowledgeable. Very the source is like brothers got big words, brothers got the huge words, but the man's also got talent and he ain't wasting it. My boy Sir Wasted, what's cracking with you, bro?
Oh man, what's going on, Dirty? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man.
I'm all to the good. I'm ready for this draft.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I got somebody else backstage that I want to bring out as well. You know what I mean? Young bro he's new to the YouTube world, got his channel going. You know what I mean? I guarantee you this brother shit is gonna be fire, man. Y'all gonna like him. Y'all been seeing him a few on my show. You know what I mean? This is a new homie right here. I feel like we gonna be doing a lot of shit together come the future. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, Pharaoh of the NFL. What's cracking with you, Pharaoh?
What's good, man? Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir, man. Most definitely, man. Look, I got you guys in here, bro. I just want to do this mock draft, bro. You know what I mean? One round, each team, you know what I mean, and see what the first round looks like when we done. You know what I mean? Y'all up for that?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
For sure. Well, we're gonna jump right into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna keep the people entertained. You know what I mean? So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and go over here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go ahead and use my favorite PFN, mock draft simulator. We're going to go with normal time, and we're going to start this draft. So the first team on the board is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. What are you guys thinking about these cats, man? What is going to be their number one pick?
A lot of people would say that it would be Evan Neal, offensive tackle, because Trevor Lawrence. Some people would say they go edge rusher and go best player available. Okay. I would tend to think that they would protect their young quarterback so they don't get him killed. So I would go Evan Neal from Alabama.
Okay. Farrell, where you think they're going?
Yeah, I'm with wasted talent. When you make a number one pick in the draft at QB, you gotta make sure you protect that investment. So I'm going with Evan Neal for sure. He might not be the best player in the draft, but at the end of the day, like, you got to protect that QB.
Most definitely. All right, so we're gonna send Evan Neal to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next up on the board is the Detroit Lions, man. Where are the Detroit Lions going?
Like their life depended on it. Aiden Hutchinson. You know, some people are saying he's the best edge in the draft. He played at the University of Michigan. You know what I mean? It just makes too much sense not to happen.
Yeah. What about you, Farrell? You feeling the same, or you got something different on it?
I feel like Aiden is probably the most productive person on the board right now. But Kayvon is I feel like he has a higher ceiling. But I mean, you can't mess up this pick at number 2 with all the issues they got on that team. I feel like Aiden might be the guy right there.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and send number 2 overall pick, Aiden Hutchinson, to the Detroit Lions. Next on the board, we got the Houston Texans, man. Where are we going with this? Where are the Houston Texans going?
I mean, Kayvon Thibodeau, you know, is a guy who most people think should be the number 1 pick in this draft. He didn't have the best kind of a year because I think he kind of mailed it in because he knew he was going to be a top pick. Mm-hmm. The Texans are a terrible team. They need a cornerstone somewhere in that team. There, that is Kayvon Thibodeau.
What about you, Farrell?
Best player available. Best player available.
Cool deal. Kayvon Thibodeau to the Houston Texans. Next on the board, we got the New York Jets. Where are the Jets going?
The Jets have multiple picks here, but if they were smart, they take the best player available, and I think the best player in the entire draft is Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. You know what I mean? They lost Jamal Adams, but he's Jamal Adams on steroids because he actually knows how to cover.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a beast.
All right. So we're going to send Kyle Hamilton to the New York Jets. Back on the board this time is the New York Giants. Where are we going? Where are the Giants going? Who are they?
Giants have. You see, they got number 5 pick. They got the number 7 pick.
Okay.
They're already entrenched in with the quarterback that they have. They want to see who they have there at that quarterback. They're going to be good. You know, I don't think they're going to draft a Matt Corral or anything like that. I need you to scroll down a little bit on the player side.
Most definitely. I got you. Give me 1 hot second.
Okay. So there's several things that they need. Okay. You got an offensive tackle. Mm-hmm. You know, they were probably, they drafted a tackle a few years ago. They need help at wide receiver too, as well. You know what I mean? Because they got a young Daniel Jones there, and he needs a number 1 guy. I would probably have it just sounds like a New York Giant pick. I'd have the Giants start off the draft and shock everybody with Derek Stingley Jr., man. But or Chris Olave, one of the two. Let me get Chris Olave at number 5, shocking everybody in the draft.
What you say, Farrell?
Can you scroll up real quick? I want to see who the pass rushers are right now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, looking at the Giants, I feel like their defense is pretty solid, but they don't have a edge rusher. So I might go with George. I can't even pronounce his last name.
Karlaftis. But you got to look at the fact that they pick again at 7 too. But here, I guess we go with your guy.
So we're going Derek Stingley Jr. or Chris Olave?
I mean, it's either or at the end of the day because it depends on how they feel that who the Panthers are going to get at number 6.
I would say the Panthers would probably take Derek Stingley Jr. because they're already losing Stephon Gilmore, so they got to refill that spot there.
Okay, so Chris Olave.
No, not Chris Olave at number 5. He's saying Derek Stingley. I'm saying
no, I'm saying Derek Stingley at 6 to Carolina. For the Giants, I think the Giants are going to go edge rusher and they're going to go wide receiver because those are their greatest needs. They need a pass rusher, and they also need a number 1 target for Daniel Jones.
So we're going to go Chris first. And you said Darryl Stingley Jr. is going to Carolina?
Yeah, definitely. They could definitely use a corner. They're losing one.
Okay.
Ooh, they might get desperate for a quarterback too, but it's too high though.
Now the Giants are back on the board, and you're saying that they're going to go ahead and take that defensive edge rusher at this pick right here.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're gonna go back up to George, and we're gonna give the Giants George for sure. All right, let's go over here. Let's scroll on down on this side. Let's bring up the next couple of picks. So now we got the Atlanta Falcons on the board. What say you guys, man? Where is Atlanta going?
If what's his name gets traded, Calvin Ridley gets traded, it sounds like he's going to leave. I think they might look at receiver too as well. That might be an option, but let's see here. Go to offense real quick.
There you go. What would you like to see in the offense?
Scroll down. Ooh, they could go online. Go defense.
Defense.
And scroll up. Yeah, let me get Garrett Wilson.
All right.
And this
out of Ohio State.
This is if Calvin Ridley gets traded, which I think he might get traded this offseason. Because they have no weapons. Well, they do, but it's just
What about you? What about you, Wasted? Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. It's all good.
Okay. All right, next on the board, we got the Denver Broncos.
Matt Corral. You got to be. They need a quarterback in the future.
You're not buying all that talk about working with
Nah, Matt Corral's coming home. We can't deal with that prism of Aaron Rodgers and all that nonsense. You know what I mean? We're doing a mock draft. Matt Corral.
Most definitely. New York Jets back on the board. Where are they going?
Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
Corner.
Yeah, that's their new Darrell Revis.
Okay. Sauce Gardner's gone. The what the fuck football team is on the board, man. Where are they going?
QB.
Yeah, they can go QB. They can go wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
they can go corner too.
They can go. They need a lot of help. You know what I mean? But Riverboat Ron is over there. Let's see what we got at quarterback. Now, see, the problem is a lot of people will say Kenny Pickett. A lot of people will say Malik Willis. A lot of people will say Desmond Ridder.
I think they go Carson Strong.
Carson Strong over Sam Howell and all them guys. All right, if that's your guy.
No. It's not my guy, but it seems like they would make that type of pick. I think they would stay away from a Malik Willis because, you know what I mean, they probably look, they stayed away from Cam.
You got to realize something, though. They didn't stay away from RG3. They traded their whole life for RG3. You know what I mean? And the thing about, the owner of the Redskins, he's a meddler, and he's a game tape guy. He thinks he's smarter than everybody. If he take anybody, Malik Willis is a fucking Daniel Snyder ass pick. I mean, to be honest with you, I think we should have went quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. To be honest, I think Malik Willis, if he's there, he would probably go to Atlanta because they're gonna move on from Matt Ryan.
I can see Kenny Pickett.
I can see Kenny Pickett there too. I can see Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis.
All right, I'll put Malik Willis there.
Yeah, because you figure Daniel Snyder has no problem with drafting a mobile quarterback. He wants the guy that's going to move the needle. That's what kind of person he is.
Yes, most definitely. Minnesota Vikings are now on the board, man. Where are they going?
Corner.
You think they going corner? Yeah. See, the thing is, what we got to ask the Minnesota Vikings is Kirk Cousins back or not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back.
If Kirk Cousins is back,
is he on his is he hitting free agency this year, or what's going on?
He's supposed to be a free agent, you know what I mean? But for me, if you bring Kirk Cousins back, you got to get better in the trenches with Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? So
They did draft an old lineman last year in the first round.
Yeah, they did. So
O-tackle. That was the O-tackle that we should have got instead of what's his face, Leatherwood.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I love that kid, man. Slater. Yeah, Slater's on the Chargers.
No, it wasn't Slater. It was
the other kid. It was a bunch of tackles last year. I forgot. It's not Slater. Oh my God, what the fuck's the kid name? But anyway, so what are we doing? We doing Andrew Booth at corner.
Yeah, where we going?
Go to defense. Go to defense real quick. I just want to see the corners. Yeah, let's go Andrew Booth. Ooh, Trent McDuffie, I heard is.
Trent McDuffie's a beast, but that is
it's the tomato with Trent McDuffie and Andrew Booth, honestly.
I can see Trent McDuffie being a Raven. I don't know for me. I'm an idiot, but I see it.
So we going Booth Jr.?
Let's do it.
All right. Cleveland Browns are on the board at number 13. Where are they going?
Receiver. Yeah. OJ.
How you feeling?
I guess. I mean, is Juice Landry still there? You know what I mean? They got a lot of guys. That's not their main need. I mean, they definitely need help on the offensive line, right? They need help on the defensive line too, right? But for me, I don't know, man. Like Tyler Linderbaum kind of seems like that would be a good pick for them. I mean, how's their center right now? They still have the same center, like, you know what I mean? Would they go center this high in the draft? You know what? The Cleveland Browns, you guys take this pick. You know what I mean? Because
well, you know what, the Cleveland Browns is always.
I think they're going receiver, man. I'm the way I'm looking at it right now. We're looking at what their needs are as of today. I mean, we can't even include free agency because, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, this would change if we included free agency. So right now, I feel like they're missing an outside receiver in that offense.
So they're going to
replace Juice Landry. So you got Juice Landry and Donovan Peoples-Jones who are balling there. They got some receivers there, though. You know what I mean? Like Baker actually played a little bit better, not having to make the decision between Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry, though. You know, I don't think it's like a glaring need for them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think their O-line is a glaring need for them.
Yeah,
I think that was one of the things that really suffered for them this year was that O-line. So I think, you know, I mean, if I'm just looking at game film and I'm going with what Cleveland normally does, which is take a fucking quarterback, well, they're tired of doing that. So I would assume that they would want to go ahead and protect the one that they got right now. So I'm inclined to say that they would probably go with an offensive lineman too, and I'm thinking Kenyon Green right here.
Yeah, they can get better at guards. They got a pretty decent center.
Yeah,
you don't take a center this high in the draft.
Let's do it
for sure. So we're going to send Kenyon Green on over to the Cleveland Browns. Next on the board is the Baltimore Ravens. Man, where are the Ravens going?
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis out of Georgia, huh?
Jordan Davis, yeah. For them, yeah.
I was thinking they was going to go number 17 to Chargers, but
yeah, that would be a good one. But I think the Ravens they're not going to wait. They're going to go and get their guy.
Now we're entering the part of the draft where the Philadelphia Eagles can literally fucking take half the goddamn board. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So they're on the board right now with number 15 pick. They also got 16 and they got 19. So where do they go first? What is their first option?
Edge rusher.
Edge rusher? Yeah. I'm thinking receivers because that dude Rager is a bust, and they need another weapon to surround to properly evaluate the QB over there. Jalen Hurts. So I feel like they need another outside receiver, but they can wait on it. I mean, they could go best player available. And
they got back-to-back picks right here, so they got 15 and 16.
Yeah, I don't see them taking another receiver that early, man. When they got a guy that they just took like a year ago that high, you know what I'm saying? And Jalen Reagor, you can't really say he's a bust yet, and he didn't play bad. I don't think he played bad for him. Was he a rookie?
Second year?
He's not a rookie. It's like second or third year. So he's going into his third year.
He's going to his third year. So can we really say he's a bust?
He hasn't played well at all. I mean, I think Devontae Smith.
I don't know if that's him or if that's the game plan scheme over there, because they didn't really like to throw the ball too much. You know,
yeah, that's why I don't really call him a all-out bust.
But Devontae Smith didn't have that problem. You see where I'm going with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at the other receiver that's been productive, and he's not having an issue. We can see the talent when he's on the field, but with Rager, he's dropping passes, he's wide open. It's just like, I don't know what's going on over there. So I don't know if he's.
So you gotta ask yourself: are they really willing to commit that kind of draft capital?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like they, yeah. I'm not saying he's not a bust, but what I'm saying is that are they willing to make that determination that fast? Because the people who picked him are still in the front office, and they're, most front offices are going to try to shoehorn their bad mistakes in.
What's up, big bro? What's up, little bro?
What's good? What's good?
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Just getting out of work.
Okay. Yeah, we're in this draft right now, bro. We're drafting first round every team based on their needs. So right now we're with Philadelphia 15th pick. What's your insight on that? What do you think Philly is going to do?
Yeah, I feel like every single year Philly needs a receiver, but I don't think this is the year that they need one. I think they're going to try to go the route of getting an offensive lineman.
Yeah, they got 2 picks back to back. I say they would go defender and an offensive lineman.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point, because Jason Kelsey is a free agent, so it's not 100% chance he's going to come back. So they might actually go for that Tyler.
Oh, he's coming back. He said he was coming back one more year.
Back? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they are going to need a center. They are going to need a center to sit behind him this year, because he said he's only coming back for one more year.
Yeah, but then also what you got to look at too is who's at their tackle. He's the oldest tackle in the league. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Besides Wentworth. You know what I mean?
You mean Whitmore?
What happened?
Whitmore?
I said Wentworth or whatever, Andrew Wentworth, who's about to retire. But
that's for the Rams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said, but they have the second oldest tackle in the league in Philadelphia.
Okay.
So I would see them going offensive tackle. You know what I mean?
Charles Cross.
Yeah, that's I see them going Charles Cross and then going linebacker or edge or something like that, like Devin Lloyd or Ajobi or one of them guys.
Okay, so they got Charles Cross. They're back on the board again, and you guys think they're going edge this time or something? David Ajobu?
What you guys think?
Let's do it. Yep, let's go edge.
What you say, Hammer?
I feel like that 19 is going to be a receiver, though. I feel like they're going.
Yeah, that is. But they got they got 3 picks, man. Yeah, so they can address their needs. Yeah. So
I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, you got to prioritize like other position and needs. So I get what you're saying.
The Chargers are on the board. Where are the Chargers going?
Some defender that plays well against the run, because that's what they struggle with.
DeMarvin Leal.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarvin Leal, man, they need somebody in the interior, in the trenches of their defense. They got Bosa. They got to, they need to fill in that need in the middle of that defensive trench. DeMarvin Leal's their guy.
Saints are on the board. What are the Saints going to do, man? They're in all types of trouble right now.
QB is like the most obvious.
Jameis Winston is coming back, though.
Yeah, Jameis is coming back, and then Taysom.
But he's not the answer, though.
We don't know that. I mean, Jameis Winston played well for them. He just got hurt last year. And then you got all that money tied up in him, and you got all that money tied up in Taysom Hill. The organization almost can't even afford to draft another quarterback. If you really look at it, they can't get out of Taysom Hill's contract. So they got a gadget guy that they're paying premium money
$94 million.
$94 million to that guy. And then Jameis Winston is on a roster. He's a former number 1 pick, and he can play. You know what I mean? Jameis could play. Like, it's not that Jameis is some bum. You know what I mean? He makes bad turnovers. But the year that he played with Sean Payton, he played excellent for Sean Payton.
Hold on.
How long was the contract, though?
What happened?
Who is his coach?
Sean Payton.
And who is his coach now?
Yeah, but still in all, he's on a roster. You still got the same ownership group that believes in him. You know what I mean?
I think we're gonna see a regression this year in James Winston.
Yeah, but
they're stuck with him
are you
regardless.
willing? Are you willing
I
to take
agree.
the 18th pick in the draft and draft Sam Howell? It'd be one thing if you got a guy that's jumping off the pages at you as a good player. I think that they're gonna get as many good players because they know what they're doing down there. They're gonna get a guy that's gonna fill a need. Specifically, I think. I mean, that's just me. I don't think that they're gonna go quarterback. They already got two guys they got to make work.
If that's the case, they're going to go receiver then, because that was another glaring need.
They need a receiver because Michael Thomas is not coming back to the Saints.
Yeah.
So the Saints need wide receiver, D tackle, safety, running back, and cornerback.
Even if Michael Thomas did, they still need a receiver.
Yeah, it's facts. And Michael Thomas ain't coming back. Michael Thomas is pissed at them. He sat out. You know what I mean? This is where I would see J-Mo go.
So Jameson being thrown the ball by Jameson?
Yes, sir.
Right.
He's an Alabama guy. He's fast. He's
right.
everything they need.
Close the ad. And we are sending Williams to the Saints. The Eagles are back on the board. You said they go wide receiver?
Drake
London. I think they go offensive lineman. Oh wait, they already did.
They already went lineman. I don't think they take Drake London, bro. I think they're not taking a wide receiver out of USC. They did that with Nelson Aguilar.
I think they go a linebacker.
I'm thinking like Devin Lloyd, because that's how Howie Long builds all his teams. He builds his teams inside out.
So you're saying Devin Lloyd is off the board and going to Philly?
Even though, not for nothing, I could see Devin Lloyd being a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Damn, if he came to the Raiders, that'd be nice.
Fuck. I know. No, I don't want the Raiders to take. To me, linebackers are like the new running backs of the NFL.
And Nakobe Dean is still on the board too. Right under Drake London. So do they take Nakobe Dean or do they take Devin Lloyd?
What y'all think?
I think Devin Lloyd.
Yeah, I think they take Dean.
Why?
I honestly think they take Dean. But Lloyd's draft stock continues to rise each and every day.
Yeah. Nakobe Dean, to me, he's more of a Steeler.
So we're going with Devin Lloyd to the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. Pittsburgh Steelers are on the board. You saying they taking Nakobe?
They don't have a quarterback, though.
Willis.
They need a quarterback.
They're not they're not taking a quarterback this year. I've said it a couple of times when it comes to Pittsburgh. They're going to try to figure out something, whether it being a trade or free agency, but they're going to bridge their quarterback gap for this coming year. And Mariota might be a guy. He may end up going there or he may end up going to Indy.
That's true.
I think that Pittsburgh takes a QB simply because of that bridge gap that you're talking about. But they're tired of Mason Rudolph. He's never gonna pan out for him. And then that dude that's sitting behind him, that was a fucking number 1 draft pick. That was a bust.
Dwayne Haskins. So are we doing Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett played at the University of Pittsburgh. It seems to make sense. But then Desmond Ridder is a better quarterback to me. On film, Desmond Ridder Desmond Ridder is a guy who's an older guy too. So I don't think his ceiling is as high as a Kenny Pickett.
So you think they take the hometown player?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm taking all of the picks. So yeah, I don't know, guys. What do y'all think?
I felt like when you made that pick at number 11 for Washington, when you said it was going to be Matt Willis, I felt like that was a Kenny Pickett pick, and I think Matt Willis was supposed to go here. Or Willis.
Malik Willis.
Yeah, because I've been hearing rumors about like Mike Tomlin and the Steelers taking an extra look at Willis. You know what I mean? Like rumors in the Senior Bowl talking to him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. But I hear what Hamler's trying to say though, because they are going to go after Mariota. It seemed like I've heard rumors about that too as well.
Yeah, but you got to look at it from this perspective. Malik Willis is the most physically talented quarterback in this draft, bar none, right? Then we got to look at what Daniel Snyder did for RG3. He traded the world to get RG3 because he's a great athlete, right? And also, if you got to pick one of these guys and you pick first, you're not gonna pick Kenny Pickett over Malik Willis. You just not. That's the reason why. Like if you see both of them guys throw the ball, you see their tape. You're not taking Kenny Pickett over Malik Willis. So if you made the determination you need a quarterback, Malik Willis is going to be your guy.
Now the chat is saying that they need an O-line bad over there.
Their offensive line was fucking non-existent this past season.
Yeah, but do you think Mike Tomlin is going to do that? Like seriously, you think he's going to do that?
I think he's going to go through free agency looking for linemen first.
So
I realistically think free agency, he's looking for offensive linemen, and he's looking for a bridge gap quarterback for at least a year, maybe 2 years.
Because their glaring needs in order is quarterback, tackle, corner, wide receiver, safety.
My thing is, if you say for instance you draft Kenny Pickett, right, that doesn't mean you can't bring in Marcus Mariota too.
Yeah,
that's a statement.
It doesn't change anything. Mariota doesn't change anything.
All right, so we giving them Kenny Pickett?
Yeah, let's do it.
New England Patriots are on the board. Where are the Patriots going?
Go to all. I think they take Kobe Dean, linebacker.
Yeah, that's a Bill Belichickian pick right there.
Yeah, I think they do that because their linebackers are getting old too, and they're not too old where they can't play, but you know how the Patriots get down. They like to make moves.
Hightower may be out too. Hightower may be gone this year.
Good, let Hightower come to us. Fuck.
Nah, I'm good on him.
So Nakobe Dean. All righty. We're gonna send Nakobe Dean to the motherfucking East Coast. The motherfucking Las Vegas Raiders is on the board.
The mighty Las Vegas Raiders. Treylon Burks, like your life depended on it.
Hey, you like him over Drake London?
Fuck yeah.
I ain't mad. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to get a receiver, honestly.
Yeah.
So
You know why Drake London has an injury, man?
Yeah, the ankles. Yeah.
He's probably not going to run to the combine. And we got a guy that has exceptional height, weight, and speed. We got the Patriot guys running this situation. They know Derek Carr needs an X. They didn't address it in free agency. They address it now. Treylon Burks. That's me. But if you guys don't think so.
And McDaniels has a history of drafting. When he drafted, I think, Demaryius Thomas. He was part of that draft where he drafted Demaryius Thomas, big height, weight, speed guys too. So if he's available, they're not afraid to. I don't think they probably wouldn't get him too, just because.
Was that him?
I don't know why. In my mind, I'm thinking for some reason McDaniels like those good route runners, shifty wide receivers. You know what I mean?
I think that had a lot to do with Champ Kelly, though. That pick had a lot to do with Champ Kelly, who is here, as well. He is here too. So.
Yeah, those shifty guys that we already got one of the most shiftiest motherfuckers in the planet, and Hunter Renfrow. You know what I mean?
Renfrow, baby.
Third and Renfrow.
Treylon Burks. Let's do it.
All righty. Let me slide on over here. All
right, the draft's over for me.
Wasted. Did you see the draft that I did earlier?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I think you're smoking crack.
Yeah.
That's like, nah, I mess with you. It's a good draft, bro. It's a great draft.
I feel like if we can't get who's the other D tackle that we've been talking about?
Winfrey and Trav.
Yeah, if we can't get him, then I think going the route of Jones and then Garrett is like the next best thing.
Yeah, in the second though, not in the first.
I did take him in the second.
Yeah. I know. I'm just talking like what we were talking about. Like the second you can live with it.
Yeah, because I took Burks. I took Burks in the first round, and then I went Jones, and then I went Garrett.
Hey, Valley Podcast, bro. Valley Podcast. Overhype Burks again. Listen, what I need you to do is go look at some tape of that guy, and you tell me whether he's overhyped or not. And no, we're not taking a damn center over a wide receiver, and Derek Carr needs a wide receiver, and we already got a guy that's ascending at center.
But you know what? Hammer did make a good point the other day where he was like, the O-line coach that we got does run like a power scheme. I mean, they run a mixture of both. But I'm just saying, like, he did make a good point. And does our offensive line fit that scheme? I don't know.
Let me tell you something. They're
That's
gonna
why
get
I'm
that boy a
nervous.
little GH. They're gonna say, "Hey, listen, we want you to get a little bigger.
Fucking
Here,
Tampa too.
here you go. You get a little GH. You put on about 15 pounds of muscle, and you bring your ass and snap that ball at DC, baby."
You got a hookup because I could use some GH right now.
No, man. Listen, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what we're talking about here. I'm just saying.
And can we, for the record, can we make sure that whatever field it is that we play on in Vegas, that it's a grass field, please?
I know, right?
Here you
Injuries
go.
waiting to happen if it's not.
Yeah, it's
I'm
right.
telling you now, because I'm not. If I tear my hamstring on turf one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Should just ask OBJ. But at 23, I think that Chandler Jones is leaving in free agency, so they're losing a pass rusher. So I think that they might want to go pass rusher here to replace him.
Hey, Volley Podcast, we're not underestimating Drake. Well, what the problem is that he snapped his ankle. That's a really hard thing to come back from. You know what I mean? And if he
Especially
doesn't
as a receiver.
if he doesn't run in the combine, you don't know what you're getting. You can't waste a first round draft pick on something you don't know what you're getting. That's why people are starting to. That's why I kept telling people earlier that Drake is going to slide, bro. Like, Drake is not guaranteed to go in the first round. Drake London can literally slide out of the first round. He might even slide out of the second because we're talking about a broken ankle.
Same goes for Jamison Williams with the ACL.
Yeah, but he's an Alabama guy. He's an Alabama guy, right? And I think that his situation happened a little bit before Drake London. But you got to look at something, man. Drake is going to do the Tootsie slide down into the second round because he fucked his ankle up.
No, it happened after. Jameson happened after. It happened during the bowl game.
Oh, yeah, J-Bo.
Yep.
You're right. I got to mix that. I'm sorry.
What up, Coach Dante? What's cracking with you, man? So we got the Arizona Cardinals on the board, man. Where are the Arizona Cardinals going, man?
I say they go Drake, London, like their life depended on it.
Receiver.
Yeah, because he's a Pac-10 guy, right? You want to make Kyler happy, but you also, you know what?
They need a
corner.
I'm wrong.
Bad. They need a corner, but you know what they definitely need? Has Tyler Linderbaum come off the board yet?
No.
They need a center. They need a center. Rodney Hudson. I don't even think they're going to bring Rodney Hudson back. He's been that bad for them. And they want to protect their young investment at quarterback. They already got Nuke Hopkins. They got receivers there. They could keep Christian Kirk. I say they get Tyler Linderbaum. What do you guys think?
Makes sense. Tyler to protect Kyler?
Yeah,
Tyler and Kyler?
Yeah, isn't Hudson already there?
Yeah, but
he's on his way out.
He's on his way out.
He's about to retire.
Yeah, he's one of the worst graded centers in football.
Damn, the Raiders made the right move. Whew.
Yeah, they did.
Well, he's also in an offensive scheme that doesn't fit him well either.
Linderbaum.
What they're asking him to do, he can't do that anymore.
I said Linderbaum. That'll help everything out for them.
Right. Dallas Cowboys are on the board, man. Where are the Dallas Cowboys going, man? What are they going to do? Defense.
Yep.
They need a safety, a defensive tackle, a linebacker, an offensive tackle, and an offensive guard.
See, I don't even have to watch them throughout an entire season to know exactly their fucking needs. That's just scary.
So we're going over to defense, man. Daxton Hill, Elam,
Randy Gregory. I think he's a free agent, so I
would go Jermaine Johnson. That's a Will McClain pick. That's a twitchy, good defensive end out of Florida State. You know what I'm saying? And then you can pair him with the kid they got now.
Yeah, because they're not going to sign Randy Gregory. They're probably going to lose him.
Yeah, Jermaine Johnson's that's a Dallas Cowboy pick right there. That's a guy that is going to jump off the screen because the Cowboys do, athletic talent first.
Yeah. Now, Valley Podcast. This one I like. This I could possibly see happening, bro.
Yeah, that I was thinking Drake too because
the
boy Amari not going to be there neither. But the thing is that but see, this is the thing. Are they losing Michael Gallup and Amari in the same offseason? So that does make sense. They could be losing both of them, Farrell. They could be losing both of them. Michael Gallup's an unrestricted free agent, and Jerry Jones doesn't want to pay Amari Cooper.
Hey, Valley Podcast, I'm gonna let you have this pick. I'm gonna go ahead and say they take Drake London, because if they lose Amari and Gallup, they gotta get a wide receiver, and I think they may be done with. I think they may be done with Amari, bro. Personally, I think they may be done with Amari.
Oh, man, Jerry Jones Amari's just a high-end number 2 receiver.
Yo, why you? Yo, y'all tweaking, bro. That's not fair, yo. Everybody says Cooper sucks, man. I think Cooper
he doesn't suck. He just overrated.
Yeah, he's overrated, bro.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
My thing with Amari is Amari quits, bro.
Exactly. You know he's soft.
I don't know if it's mentally. He takes plays off. Fuck him.
Yeah, that's what I mean by he quits, bro. He don't give everything, yeah. Like he literally quits, bro. He quit on us. If y'all want to talk about a wide receiver that really quit on us, it was motherfucking Amari Cooper.
You know when I was out on him?
Way worse than Moss did, bro. This dude literally fucking quit, bro.
Look, I was out on him when he let Pac-Man Jones slam him into the ground like a baby back
first
bitch.
Game.
Baby back bitch. Baby back bitch.
That's right.
Bro, I was out on Amari when I saw the fact that when he got drafted, he didn't look happy to be here. I already knew me and Amari weren't gonna get along.
Yeah, his whole energy changed when he went to the Cowboys, and I was like, bro, I see how you.
Oh, like, now you want to play, motherfucker?
Yeah,
like fuck that, man.
But I like him as a number 2 receiver, but number 1,
wouldn't get the same thing and quit on them. You know what I mean? So
yeah, fuck him with a stick dick.
So Buffalo's on the board, man. Where's Buffalo going, man? What is Buffalo gonna do? Because look, I think they just got a playoff curse. You know what I mean? I really don't see a lot of glaring weaknesses on this team, bro. But just for some reason, they just cannot put it all together at the right time.
I think they need a solid running back. Like, I'm not even being funny about this shit, but I feel like one of their draft needs is definitely a running back.
Yeah, but this hideout hammer, I can't see that. Like, this
bro, they have no running game. They have
exactly, and right. that's why I feel that way. Let's see what their needs are. I'm just intrigued now.
Cornerback, defensive tackle, offensive guard, running back, wide receiver.
So basically, you got one of the best guards in the draft, the best tackles in the draft, and you got a cornerback that everybody has rated as is either the best or the second best, and Claire Elam.
They're probably gonna go the corner.
I mean, that's, you know what I mean. Like, we got to go chalk on a mock draft, right? Or no?
Yeah.
I don't know where my keys are.
So they go corner first round?
I think so, bro. They need a corner bad, and they're losing guys too. That's another thing. You know what I mean? They need one bad.
Especially how they lost.
So Elam right there?
Elam or Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie is kind of a sneaky kind of a
I actually wanted Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that I want.
I like Trent McDuffie too.
Did you say they needed a corner as well?
Yeah, they do.
Is Andrew Booth up there still?
No, he's gone. Booth is gone. So Tennessee is on the board. Where is Tennessee going? What does Tennessee want? We sent Elam to Buffalo. They got a corner.
I feel like Tennessee needs
tight end. Maybe add another weapon. Is Julio Jones gonna be there this year?
So they need linebacker, wide receiver, offensive guard, tight end, offensive center.
So they need a line.
Who's the best player on offense that's left?
But they do need a linebacker desperately.
Yeah.
Defense was solid that last year, though.
Yeah, but
their D line was solid.
Their defensive linebacking group, they're about to take a hell of a hit, and they don't really have talent there anyway.
So we gotta go Chad Muma there, right?
Chad Muma.
Are we going too high with Chad Muma, or is he a Tennessee ass linebacker? What do you guys think?
Offense?
No, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I'm standing down on this one.
I think they go the route of an offensive lineman to start.
Then
What, Trevor?
they got Akeem, whatever his name is, Akeem Aquinu.
I think they go lineman in the first round, then the second round they're going to go the route of a linebacker.
I think they go wide receiver.
You have Julio and you
Stephon
have
Diggs.
Julio's
Brown.
gone. Julio's leaving.
Julio ain't leaving. Who
Julio's
told you that?
leaving, bro. Julio's leaving.
Brown, you got Julio. No.
How many touchdowns did Julio have this year?
Julio was
How
hurt
long-
though, bro.
Yeah, how long was Julio Jones on the field this year?
Julio was hurt the whole season, bro. Like they're not listen.
And that's what I'm saying.
Going?
He was hurt the season before. He was hurt the season
Hey,
before. He was
Todd
hurt
Downing
this
is still their offensive coordinator, so it doesn't matter who they get on offense. So let's go defense.
This is exactly why I don't have Julio Jones as a top 5 receiver, man. That dude can never stay healthy for a whole fucking season.
And he's playing with Todd Downing as his offensive coordinator.
Yeah, my cousin is actually his receivers coach.
Oh shit.
So we're going back to the defense side of the ball for Tennessee. And
Yo, sorry about the glaring light. I'm walking.
You good?
Warriors.
So where are they
right?
going on D? What are they doing on D? Linebacker?
Yeah, they probably be drafting for need, but it looks like they probably overdraft though if they draft a linebacker.
That's what I'm saying.
That Winfrey dude is still there. Winfrey. Oh no, he's a D tackle. Never mind.
He's a D tackle. So let's say they offensive line. They need a tackle.
Trevor Penning, baby. He's right there. He's staring right there at you. Best tackle in the draft. Boom.
Boom. Tampa Bay Bucks is on the board, man.
Defensive end. They got to take a defensive end, bro. They need a defensive end.
Isn't
But Akeem is a better run blocker though, I think, and he fits their offense better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They run the ball a lot. That's their offense, so I feel like Akeem is a better fit. But it's tomato. It's all good.
What Trevor
I'm
Penning?
in the ghetto. Rat-ta-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta-ta.
Akeem is a mauler.
They need a running back, a D tackle, a corner, an edge, and a guard.
The edge, you got to go Jermaine Johnson for Florida State. He's a hometown kid. They're losing a lot of guys on the defensive ball. I don't think
or corner too, corner because Carlton Davis is a free agent and they might lose him. So they're probably
they're about to lose both their running backs.
So my thing is, if you have your druthers, right, there's a defensive end on the board and there's a corner on the board. What you taking?
What's that, Tate?
Look,
they're both a big lead.
I personally think they may actually go with a running back in the first round because they don't have they're not going to have a running back on their roster. They're both leaving.
Yeah, but they could get a running back later in the draft though. And they're gonna address it in free agency, and they're gonna get a running back in the draft later in the draft. So it's no point in getting one right now. I feel like they should either get corner.
Tampa Bay ain't that attractive anymore, bro. Brady is gone. The attractiveness in Tampa Bay is gone.
You are not lying.
They're free. If you really think they're gonna test the market on free agency running back, bro, they are the least place unless they get Aaron Rodgers, bro.
So
the attractiveness in being in Tampa Bay is fucking done.
Hey, Marvel Montez, I definitely know my shit. Listen, I like Akeem, Aquinu, but I can't even pronounce his name. But see, the thing is that we're going chalk because it's a mock draft, right? You know what I mean? So right now we haven't seen any of these guys go to the combine, right? So right now Trevor Penning is the top rated left tackle. So like for me, like after they go to the combine and they grade out, then we can kind of get more of a clear picture. You know what I mean? Because right now Trevor Penning is the number one guy right now. I think that might change after the combine. That's the only reason why I went Trevor Penning. We going chalk right now.
Fellas, I'm out. I just got home. Little man's outside. I'm out.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Later.
What you guys doing? You guys doing end or edge? I mean, I'm standing down on this one. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at like they're going to lose their number one corner. But who's the best player on defense? Let's look at the best player on defense that's rated right now. Safety.
Are you taking a safety at 27 or?
Nah. Let's see. Who's corner? Go to corner. Is McDuffie still on the board?
Trent McDuffie's on the board, but then we got a higher rated left end on the board too. That's what I was saying, Jermaine Johnson, and he's from Florida State too. You know what I mean? He's right there.
Is he a left end or is he like a outside? You know what I'm saying, Russian linebacker.
He's an end, but I think Jermaine Johnson's the guy there. You know what I mean? I think he's going to surprise a lot of people too. I really like his tape.
All right, let's go, Jermaine. Let's go, Jermaine.
Where are we going?
Jermaine Johnson, linebacker.
He's the edge.
Oh, edge. My bad.
Florida State.
Yeah. I like that kid, man.
Green Bay is on the board.
I think they go receiver.
Yeah, right. Now wait, so Drake got taken by the Cowboys, right?
I think they go quarterback.
You think they go QB?
Nah, I think they go receiver. No matter if Adams stays or goes. I think they need another receiver to go with Adams or to replace Adams. So I feel like that should be the pick.
Then I was just fucking around that. Quarterback, I doubt it. They got Love, you know what I mean? They're invested in him.
They got to see what they got in him, you know. What
they're gonna do with him.
And they're gonna try to
need a receiver, a linebacker, an offensive tackle, a defensive tackle, and a fucking edge rusher.
So now that tackle that's on the board, Ekwonu, that's the guy, because that's a piece that can make Aaron Rodgers stay too. You know what I mean? Maybe, or protect Jordan Love.
O-line.
Miami Dolphins are on the board. Where are the Dolphins going, bro? What are they gonna do?
Okay,
they have a lot of needs.
See, that's that O-line pick that you just said. I thought the O-line was gonna go to the Dolphins. They might go O-line, or do they have another receiver?
They need a running back. They need a center. They need a linebacker. They need an offensive tackle, and they need edge.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but that would be a huge steal for Green Bay, man. Like my man said, man, that would be a huge steal. I think Ekwonu, bro, to be honest with you, bro, when they go to the combine and they see his measurables, bro, because like when I look at Ekwenu's tape, bro, that dude is explosive as hell, bro. I think he's gonna move up everybody's draft board. Like everybody talks about Trevor Penning and all these other guys, man, and the kid from Alabama, but like I think he could fuck around and be the first like offensive tackle taken. Like that's how good that guy is, man.
Like that.
Yeah, he's like bro, he's just, you know how like you could just tell somebody just is got the force of God on them, like they so strong and shit. Like when you look at their tape, that's how it looks. I just want to see what it looks like when they start doing those drills and stuff like that at the combine to see like how he moves and everything like that.
Hey, I wonder if the Dolphins make any trades to move up to get Tyler Lindenbaum, because they need a center as well.
Yeah, but are you going to move up to get a center like that? I wouldn't want to trade draft capital. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to move up to get a center though. Dirty, like that's a lot. That's a lot. You
look at the huge drop off between Tyler Lindemann and the next man underneath him, right? Like that dude is a once in a lifetime pick right now. You know what I mean? Like, and Miami has no center.
Tyler's gone already, though, bro.
I know. I'm just saying. Do you think there's any possibility?
I can't see it, bro. Not for a center, though. Dirty. Like, so you're gonna give up future draft consideration for a center? You know what I mean? Like, you can get somebody as be a stopgap guy. You got a lot of times where people take like Pro Bowl centers in the second and the third round. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a tackle, yeah, but all the other guys, you could easily get.
All right. Later. So what do we got? We going best player available here?
Well, Miami's needs are running back, center, linebacker, offensive tackle, and edge. That's their need.
Yo, why did they say Tua is trash, bro? Cash Lord, Tua is not trash, bro. He's just not as good as they overdrafted him, but he's not like terrible. He's just one of them guys where he needs to be in an offense where he does dinking and dunk passes, kind of similar to the New England system. You know what I mean? Because him being at Alabama, he played well. He's accurate. He throws the ball, pretty decent. He doesn't have like a oh shit kind of Matthew Stafford arm. But I think Tua could be like a solid quarterback. I don't think he's just terrible. I don't think he's a bust. I mean, I don't think. Do you guys? You think he's a bust?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I'm gonna give him a chance with this offensive coach right now, but what makes it bad is just the Chargers pick. That's why.
Yeah, I know. See, it's not fair though. You know what I mean?
It's a huge disparity. It's not even close. Like when you watch him play, it's not the talent level. It's not even.
Yeah, but that's what the owner wanted though. That's the reason why Brian Flores isn't there, because the owner stepped over him and made him take him. So now you got to deal with it now. I just that's not fair, man. I don't think that's fair on Tua, man. I just don't.
To say he's garbage, what I mean? Like I said, anybody in the NFL that's playing, bro, is not garbage. They're in the NFL.
Breaking news: Anthony Pavenzia said Russell Wilson to Miami. I could see that happening too.
That's a possibility.
I could see Sierra busting it open on the 50-yard line down
and
there
that's
too.
The same.
So
that's the
can you see
argument.
Miami making a trade with Seattle? They swap quarterbacks, and then Miami's got to send a pick as well.
I could see that. Tua is trash, lefty QB. It's easy to guard.
That's if Russell wants to go
trying to get Watson. They got the cap. Ant. Bro, he can't throw the deep ball. It depends on what offense he's in. I'm not gonna call him trash. Like trash is a fucking Flores wanted Herbert. Yeah, he definitely did. I'm not gonna call him trash though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he got overdrafted. That's not his fault. He got overdrafted. I don't think he's fucking trash. You know what I mean? Like trash is like Jamarcus Russell. Like trash is Ryan Leaf. Like Tua is like, to me, like Teddy Bridgewater. Like he might be a little better than Teddy Bridgewater, but like he's the kind of guy that he's like accurate. He's not gonna lose you any games, but he's not gonna win the game for you. He's like kind of like a caretaker, but it's not his fault they overdrafted him though.
He's a game manager, and your argument is basically the Cleveland Farrell argument.
Yeah. It's the same thing, but it's quarterback. Yeah, facts, Valley. Trash is Joey Harrington, bro. Like, I don't think Tua is trash, but I don't think that he should have been drafted as high as he was.
Harrington. Whew, that dude's ass.
Herbert is nice, man. That was the owner's fault, bro. The owner, like, that's what happens when you get these assholes that own these teams that are hedge fund managers and they think that they're playing Madden. You think just because he won a national title at Alabama that makes him better than Justin Herbert because you don't know football. You know what I mean? And it was just I could see Justin Herbert coming. Everybody's like, oh, I've never seen an Oregon quarterback do well. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with nothing. I said, this kid is big. He's strong. He throws the ball hard. He's a fucking bio major. He can move. He's smart. You know what I mean? Like,
people were winning the national championship in college because they had the best recruiting class. Recruiting has gotten way more competitive now. So now you got to build your shit literally on fucking talent. And that's what the fuck is gonna. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to college football, bro. Is the fact that this playing field is getting leveled on that edge. You know what I mean? Like,
and players can transfer.
Yeah, players can transfer, things of that nature, make money other places for their likeness and things of that nature. So, like, yeah, look, SC might be one of the fucking best schools to play ball at. You know what I mean? They may be one of the greatest fucking programs for the next couple of years, bro. You know what I mean? Simply because of where we're located, who we have coaching, you know what I mean? Things of that nature, bro, not being sanctioned anymore. Like we're at 100% full go.
Yeah, you got Lincoln Riley, man, and you got the run of the West Coast.
Yeah.
Like most of these kids don't really want to go that far away from home. You know what I mean? So you're good to go. Like you got Lincoln Riley, you got the run of California. You can just raid Cali, you can raid up in Washington State. I mean, all the way up there, though. They got the whole West Coast to themselves, man. They don't have to compete like all of those teams down in the SEC for players, because like a lot of them players in the SEC, they'll be like from like the Panhandle in Florida, and they won't even mind going to LSU because it's right there. They won't mind going to Alabama, right? But going to SC, man, that like those kids want to stay home, man. Who wants to leave Southern California? Yo, and listen, when I say that Justin Herbert's a buy, I say that because he made the dean. He's like a smart kid, man. He's like Justin Herbert is he's an academically smart guy. So that translates on to him learning his playbook and stuff like that. And that's why I brought up what his major was. I think it's impressive for you to be a student athlete and major in something like that.
And to go with his physical tools, that combination is crazy.
Yeah, that combination. Most of those, you got fucking guys that are taking basket weaving because they know they're going to the NFL. Like Justin Herbert was like a really smart kid, man. He's like a book smart guy, and that translates at the quarterback position.
Yeah,
most definitely. So with Miami, where are we? Where's Miami's pick going?
What do we got?
Miami's pick took us on a 15-minute conversation.
Who's the best player available, man? What do you think, bro?
Pretty much. Yeah, best player available.
So their best player available for need right now will probably be Trayvon Walker.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm with it. Yo, and Raider Laniette, do I Lizette, I mean, Wasted, do you think he should be a starting QB though? I think you need to give Tua a chance to develop. You know, I don't think you just rug pull Tua Tagovailoa after 2 years. I just don't think that's smart organizationally. I don't think he's been bad enough. When last year he won, what did he win, like 7 or 8 games in a row?
If the quarterback from the Niners can start, then Tua definitely can start.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like Tua Tagovailoa. Like, I think people are fucking really, really. They overreact to some of this shit. You got to let some of these guys develop. You can't draft guys in the top of the draft and then pull a rug from them in 2 years.
Especially somebody who was injured when you drafted him anyway.
Yeah, you knew he was injured. You knew he was small. You knew he has a water pistol of an arm. You know what I mean? So what you would drafted him for, you drafted him because he can move, he's smart, he's accurate, right? You drafted him because he's like, you think he's a left-handed Drew Brees. That's what you're thinking. So let's see if you can make him a left-handed Drew Brees. You got to let it develop, man. You can't just draft these guys and give up on them, though. Like, look at Josh Allen.
Facts. I feel like at the end of the day, when you get a young QB, I feel like you need to give him an offensive coach. You need to give him an offensive coach where he can develop under. Because if you remember, Flores, he did fire the offensive coordinator after that first year. So that's like, look at that. Like, you don't have any type of continuity. Like, you don't have nothing. You know, he's coming back from an injury. He's learning a new offense. He don't really have anybody. I mean, I don't know who he had. They did draft that receiver last year. He looks like he's a real deal, but I'm surprised receiver is not actually one of their needs too as well.
With the Fins?
Yeah, because
that receiver was a beast though, bro. He balled.
But I'm just saying to go along with them because that's how you build. You know, you gotta
in the first round, no homie.
You said it again.
In the first round, no homie, like you can get receiver help in the second round to go along with that. You know, you don't want to have like 2 positions of need filled with first round talent back to back, and you got to pay these 2 guys in a couple of years if they both pan out.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're building a roster, and you address that need. You hit it out of the park with the receiver. You can add to that free agent wise, like they tried to do with Will Fuller, right? But then you got to go and you got to get, an edge rusher. You got to get a tackle, like to protect Tua. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's what I like. And get a tackle, but obviously tackle wasn't a good enough player that was available. So
you can trade out, or you know what I mean? But like that's how I was looking at Reggie Roberson, SMU. Yo, Reggie Roberson is a beast, man. Yeah. Like what's funny? Like SMU, man, they freaking they just be having sleepers every now and again, man.
Yeah. So who is Kansas City's on the board?
I will not. I refuse to take a pick for the Kansas City Chiefs. I refuse.
Hey man, I'm gonna sound crazy right now, but I'm gonna say receiver because I feel like that's missing from their offense is a number 2 receiver. But
they're gonna need a safety.
They're gonna lose a corner and a safety in free agency. Ward and Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, they gotta replace.
You think Travarius Ward is gonna leave too, right?
Yeah, possibly, man.
That'll be a good guy to bring in for the Raiders, man. It's addition by subtraction for us, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you give him Daxton Hill or Jaquan Brisker?
They got Daxton Hill rated higher, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big difference too. 7. I got to look into that, but I guess how you feeling about this wasted?
He eliminated himself from picking for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I won't do anything to help those bums.
Take Hill. That's because I don't want him to take a receiver. Because damn,
Bro, they would have took Perrion Winfrey there. You know they'd take Perry. They need defensive help up front.
Cincinnati is on the board. Where's Cincinnati going? They need to build that line. Cincy has to build that line, man.
Yeah, O-tackle, best O-tackle available.
I don't think they have an option.
Tackle, guard, whatever. Yeah, they can go to guard too. Yeah.
We're going to give them Zion Johnson.
Yeah, Zion Johnson is one of the best guards in the draft. There's nobody. They can go in the second round and get Falele or whatever his name is, Faluli. I can't pronounce his name.
So Detroit is on the board with the last pick. Where's Detroit going? They got a running back. You know what I mean? Let's see. So what does Detroit need? What is their player need? They need a wide receiver. They definitely need a wide receiver over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the best wide receiver on the board left?
They're gonna need a quarterback. I think they're done with
they gave him too much money, bro. They can't just get that. They can't get from under the Jared Goff kid. They can't get from under him, bro.
Yeah, but they can pick up somebody to learn behind him because they don't have no backups.
All right.
They have zero backups.
Were you going Carson or you going Hal or what? The Lions damn sure do need everything, Cash Lord.
They need everything.
They need a wide receiver.
They need a quarterback, knockdown, bro.
A linebacker, edge, and a safety. Now, I feel like their offense is going to be their first one because their defense was so much better. They got that running back over there, and that dude is a fucking beast when he's
from the Packers, huh? He got drafted by the Packers.
Swift.
No. There was another running back they got too. It's pretty good. Their running back crew is nice.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift is beast. Yeah. I would like him to be a Raider.
I think they go wide receiver, but at the same time, I think they go QB because look, the wide receiver right there, best wide receiver is Bell right now.
No, Jahan Dotson is better than Bell. Like Bell is he's so overrated.
I think they go Howe. This is a steal for them.
You think Howe over Desmond Ridder?
I think for the Lions because of the way the Lions draft.
Yeah, you're right.
The way they draft, I think for them, you know what I mean. A rated number 21 pick at 32.
Hey, rated, what up?
You know what I mean. I think that's where they go. You know what I mean. Like let's be honest. How many black quarterbacks you seen in Detroit?
Yeah, well, Rodney Pete, Andre Ware, who else?
Yeah,
Rodney Pete, Charlie Batch.
Yeah, but when did they get him though? You know what I mean?
He's talking about drafting.
I'm just saying they drafted Rodney Pete.
They drafted
Andre Ware number 1. What you talking about? And then they took Charlie Batch too. The Lions.
I thought Batch came from Pittsburgh.
No, Batch went to Pittsburgh after he was with the Lions. The Lions drafted him. He wasn't drafted in the first round. And they had another black quarterback. The Lions don't have no problem with black quarterbacks. I'm trying to think. There's another black quarterback they had too.
But that was so long ago. They haven't done.
Nah, get out of here, bro. It's the same ownership.
I said when's the last time?
I named 3.
They had Matthew Stafford.
They drafted Andre Ware, bro.
Yeah.
Number 1. They don't have no problem drafting black quarterbacks, yo.
Nah, I'm not saying. I just said when was the last time they did it. But you know they've been with Matthew Stafford for forever though. So yeah, I can't even say they. I never say they didn't. I just said when was the last time they did. But then I had to think about it. They had Matthew Stafford the whole time.
I never grounded my feet on Charlie Murphy's couch.
How many years left in Goff's contract?
Too many for him.
Yo, bro, I forgot because I know the Rams read him up before they traded him.
Because if it's a lot, then obviously I don't think they're gonna go QB here. If it's
because he's making was he making like $30 million a year?
But they can get out from under his contract though. Okay. They can get out from under his contract.
Okay, then if it's like that, then
I think either Howe or Ritter is going to be their pick. But I think they have more faith.
Is Desmond Ritter? He's a very beige individual. Is he black? I'm not trying to be funny. Like I didn't even know he was black.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think he might be multiracial, right, or something like that.
Yeah, I
or,
think he's multiracial.
Yes, Desmond Ritter. They would probably take Desmond Ritter. Why not?
Yeah, but I think they go with Sam Howell. I think that's where they look at it. You know.
Yeah, Sam Howell. Yeah, Sam Howell is a guy that a lot of people are high on. I'm not really like these quarterbacks. I know one of them are gonna wind up being really good. It's just so hard to tell which one is.
Yeah, it's not a good year to draft QBs for sure.
Well, that's what we're saying, but I know one of them it's just that law of averages. One of them got to be worth the shit, though.
No, every year there's always going to be QBs that's going to be drafted in the first round, but it's just this year, just obvious that like no one's kind of popping out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not one of those drafts.
Do you think Matt Corral's the guy, or is Malik Willis? Or one of them are going to be good. One of them are going to be good, and one of them's going to be really good, and everybody's going to be like, I can't believe they passed on him. Like, with Malik Willis, he's got a rocket, man. He's got a rocket and he can move, but Malik Willis don't have any touch on the ball, bro. Like he'd be throwing some straight rocket balls.
I feel like
man.
he needs to go somewhere where it's a good offensive-minded coach that can develop him. Because
I do too, bro. Everybody needs that, man.
Because if he goes to a team where it's like it's like a defense. Like if he goes to Washington, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah, Riverboat Ron is he's full of shit. He's gonna be running them like he destroyed Cam Newton through all them years.
Yeah, I don't know,
Miss Queens, you think Matt Corral gonna be I'm not sold on Matt Corral, but he'd probably be the one, either him or Ritter. The thing with Ritter is a lot older than a lot of these guys. He's like a 5th year senior and stuff, and he's got a kid, he's married already. Like, you know what I mean? Like Desmond Ritter, like he's not going to get much better, and he has a problem in his throwing a ball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And G, what happened, bro? And G, what's up with it? Anthony G, what's up with it, man?
The motherfuckers talking shit in the chat.
Riverboat Ron is a good coach, but Riverboat Ron, he fucked Cam Newton up, man. Bro, you don't listen, bro. You don't draw up, design, dive plays for Cam Newton, bro. If he's your franchise quarterback, they treated Cam Newton like he was a goddamn fullback, and that's why he has nothing left, man. That shit is wrong, man. They should have never done that. That like, yo, you wouldn't. I would like listen. You got guys like Ben Roethlisberger. They didn't like draw up design runs for Ben. They don't like even with I kind of get nervous with the way they use Jared Allen too. Just because he's big, they don't have to have him taking the shots that he takes. You know what I mean? And they don't treat Josh Allen the way they treat Cam Newton. They had Cam Newton like he was a straight up running back, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the QBs, man, like there's a reason why the most successful QBs, like they have stability. Like you just got to look at what the common denominator is with why these quarterbacks are like successful. So like if you look at the Tom Brady's, you look at the Peyton Mannings, they had offensive coordinators that they were working with for years. They made sure they had a good O-line. They made sure to put weapons around them. Those are the guys that lasted a long time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it doesn't change for like, you know what I mean, any other quarterback as well.
Yeah, hey guys, listen. It's all a misunderstanding in the chat. It's all love here.
All love.
One nation. Come on, y'all. Come on, what's up with it? One nation, y'all.
Hey, everybody here knows, you know what I mean, the show is all about respect.
One nation, y'all.
So, yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I get tired of the car talk too sometimes.
Yeah, some people get triggered by that shit, man. I told you on my show, Derek Carr is Lord Voldemort. He is he who should not be named. Because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get into some fucking abyss of talking about, you know, the lack of skill or the lack of skill. I mean, the thereof, whatever. I'm fucked. I'm sleepy because I got to go after this anyway, man. I got to get in bed, man. But, yo, man, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I do definitely get tired of that shit. And I just, if we get one thing out of this season, let's get an answer on Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's what I want, man. I just want an answer on him. You know, like I support him. He's our quarterback. You know what I mean? Anthony Cam in his prime, he was a beast. But yo, you gotta bro, when you got a guy that's that physically talented, he's big, you got to protect him from himself too, being a good coach. You got to protect your investment, man. They didn't do Cam any favors, man.
Did he have a good old line?
Anthony, they didn't do him any favors.
So what I'm gonna do right now, man, it's got a couple of more minutes.
See, Marvell, you taking a tackle in the first round over Lloyd or Burks, bro. Like that's the thing. Like, bro, if you really look at it, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Because we took a tackle last year, and Derek needs a target. He needs a receiver, right? And I'm gonna take him because this guy has a physical skills that are otherworldly, right? And then I don't have to go out and spend $30 million on a wide receiver when I can get him on the way up. It's you got to look at it like investing. It's dollar cost average. You don't go and buy a stock when it's at its height.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, you buy when it's low.
Damn, that is a good point though. If that Akeem dude is as good as advertised, like, and he's available at number 22, are you guys not going to take him? Because we
not
are
if Treylon Burks is there, because what I know is that I know that I do need more of a veteran to teach the young guys that I already have a lot of capital in now. I got a line full of guys that are green. So I'm going to get another one when I can go out and I can go get me a tight end. I mean, I can get me a wide receiver with special talent and put him outside.
But I'm telling you, the line is going to be addressed in free agency, man. You know,
yeah, but the only good power, like a right tackle, is Trent Brown. And is he going to come back to the Raiders?
Man, Trent Brown's not coming back here, man. But look,
Trent Brown, they almost killed Trent Brown, bro. Like everybody, what's up, Ozzy? Everybody keeps saying that, and then we're saying that, but that's not necessarily true. Like Nate Solder played in that position a long time, and I know everybody's saying he's a bum ass dude, but as a right tackle, Nate Solder can play right tackle, bro. Yeah. He can play right tackle for us. You got guys here that, and then Illuminor played in this system and played really well. And if you look at the way the Patriots offensive line coaches, they got guys that are rated highly that are sitting on a bench in New England. They if they don't know how to do anything else, they know how to develop linemen. If you notice,
real quick, bro. So we got, like I said, we got a couple more minutes left in the show. What I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna put the link in it. I'm gonna put the password in the chat. Allow a couple of people to come on, ask a couple of questions. We'll answer them. You know what I mean? We're trying tonight, you know what I mean? Just trying to, you see how the show is going. I'm trying to keep it like that for a minute. And then once my guests, do what they got to do, and we'll come back, we'll have some fun, and then we'll close the show. But if there's anybody that has some questions that they want to answer, that they want to ask, by all means, please click the link, pull up, ask your questions, you know what I mean? And yeah, Captain Jack, what it do? I see you over there.
What's up with it, Captain?
Pull up, Cap. The link's right there. Yeah, we'll take a couple of questions, you know what I mean? But sorry to interrupt you, brother.
Yeah, but everybody is saying that people are projecting this tackle to go to Pro Bowls, right? We're all dealing with the currency of hope with draft picks. We don't know what these guys are gonna be, right? The thing I do know is that I can go out there and I can go get me a tackle like a Morgan Moses, put him at right tackle. He's a pro. I can put him next to Alex Leatherwood to make our other draft pick of last year, because it's going to behoove you to make these guys that you picked work out. You can't keep letting these guys walk out the door just because the first year they weren't excellent. The one thing I know about
Morgan Moses is a big advocate. I've been big on him for a couple of days.
So I know what I'm getting with Morgan Moses. I'm not trying to put a rookie gambling with the situation what we got with Carr. We got Carr on a short deal. If the Carr situation experiment doesn't hit and go in a positive direction this year, you're not going to be able to sell the fan base on Derek the year after. You're not going to be able to. So now you're going to have to start over again, right? So I want to remove all the obstacles away from Derek Carr. The way I address all of this is I go out, I go get 2 pro receivers who have achieved on a high level, and I go get a young stud wide receiver in the first round. So, he has his speed. He has his X that he can throw the ball up to. You know what I mean? You can go get you a Brandon Cooks. He's a pro. Get you a DJ Shark. You keep Hunter Renfrow. You got Darren Waller. You go get another tight end. You load him up. then you go and get you a right tackle. That right tackle that could be a veteran presence to probably help Alex Leatherwood. Then you know with the coaching that Alex Leatherwood's going to get, he's going to improve. We don't tolerate mistakes, right? Then you got a Luminor already there who started for the Patriots and played well for Luminor.
He's a free agent.
A Luminor, they're going to bring him back.
Right,
What blocking scheme are we going to run, though? What blocking scheme are we going to run? Power. If we're going to run power, I don't think there's a lot of power blocking tackles.
Bro, Morgan Moses runs power, and then Illuminor ran power with the Patriots. He could be a backup. Alex Leatherwood his skill set is set to be a power blocker.
Agreed.
Colton Miller is a Pro Bowl tackle. All he got to do is get a little bit stronger. He'll be fine. I think he's big enough where he can run power. It's just the fact that Tom Cable and this is another thing about that. When you run a zone blocking scheme, Tom Cable was making these guys lose weight. Maybe since they know they're going to be running power, these guys sit down and eat. They get a little HGH. They get some muscles. They come out there and they perform because they got the technique down. So it's not like you can't have these guys. Hey, look, man, let me go, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right, bro.
Hey, bro, good night, y'all. Good night. I gotta go to bed, man.
You good, bro?
Okay.
Good.
It's a little wasted.
What's up with you, Raphael? How you doing? How you doing, Captain?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm very good.
Good.
So I will see the mock draft, but well, that was very interesting. But I gotta tell you, there's more important about this about the draft because I got a few minutes to go because I went to the Saltamir live stream, but
And I'm going over there as soon as I bust out ears. I got to see both people.
But there's so many importance about it because it's all about the winning culture. So we can see like more veterans who have inspiring contracts and also free agents. So we can see about that. And the only reason about it because they need to improve more the red zone, also the running backs, anything.
What's up, Daddy?
What's up?
Fair.
And well,
Raphael.
and before about that, there's a comment that say that's the only way. The other 6-7 quarterbacks are better or getting better than Carr. We need even the offensive firepower. So that's the reason that I need to improve more because the last season it didn't went to worst. Because right now we can talking about the era of Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. They need so many keys to improve defense, the red line, and of course they need so much bad a linebacker because we're not gonna waste a lot of money to contract a bad linebacker. So if you're gonna be there to have the contract with those players right now, if you're gonna be to the team, you have to prove to test. You have to prove about the speed, ability. You have to go move and you say, hey, that guy is awesome, so we can put him there, so we can put to the big leagues. And there's another thing to say, hey, I think that kid is awesome, but he needs to improve more. He needs to improve because in the case of running backs, they need to improve more. So that was a very fair point to me. And I was thinking about it, but nobody thought about it. So I think this is going to be like a game changer. So they need to have to focus about those greater things about now. So even when I'm special, so I learned about it. So Raiders need that spark that we need about it. So Raiders need like a spark that, it makes like everything is about okay. So we need to bring the energy back we need the energy back like the 70s because I learned about the history about the Raiders going to the winning culture in the 70s and also the 80s. So we need that energy. So we need that more, but much productive. So even though I'm special because I'm learning about this Raider culture and the history and say, hey, Rafa's not stupid. He's learning about something. And then I say, hey, I know I'm learning something about the history of the Raiders, but I guarantee you, this is going to be a game changer. This is going to be, everything is going to be different. So there's no tomorrow, there's 2 days, so we can do about that.
Yeah, and like I said, Raphael is keeps learning, and that's good for all of that because again, we brought him in well, and he's learning. He keeps us focused in the fact that he gives his views, and we're positive about that. If I may, I wanted to because I came in a little bit when I was listening to you talk dirty and
You're all
wasted.
good. Yep.
I just some words from what I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, I agree with Illuminor coming back. And I'm glad Queen is back. Because definitely she makes all of us look a hell of a lot better. Even if she's not on the screen, but she's here, she makes us look a hell of a lot better.
Yes.
But the thing is that Luminor will probably be signed as the swing tackle, will be a hell of a lot better than Parker ever was in that scheme. Okay. I still say we can get Moses as the right tackle, or the other guy, Terran Armstead, if he doesn't blow up the cap too much. They're going to sign a right tackle that's going to be worthwhile. Denzel Good is going to be back. I'm going to throw him back over there at left guard, and maybe let Simpson get bigger, okay, and be that guy, okay. We'll see, because he needs to prove it.
Yes.
But right now he hasn't done. But Denzel Good will come back, and I think he's going to come back a lot better. He's going to be that guard that we wanted. He was that guard at the first game of the season, and if we would have had him the entire year, we wouldn't have all the shit that we had.
And he's a power player too.
Exactly, he's a power guard.
Yep, him and Incognito.
Let like I said, let Leatherwood stay at right guard. He's a fucking beast if given the right system. James is coming on. We get a good right tackle. We get a great what do you call it? A swing tackle with Illuminor. Throw him in on that line. We're good. Now, as far as the wide receivers, everybody's talking about Devontae Adams, but unless Devontae Adams comes on a deal, I say you put your money elsewhere. You got, like I said, Mike Williams. You take Mike Williams from the Chargers and you bring him over to our team. That makes us better and them weaker all in one move. Okay. DJ Chark would be good if he can stay healthy. You can get a great receiver in the draft, and he doesn't need to be in the first round, guys. You can get quality wide receivers lower, and you get that as well. You fix the offensive line. You get guys on good deals. You play productively, sign smart. And that's why I think that Ziegler is learned from, he's not from the Gruden candy store tree where I want that, I want that, I want that. No, he's going to sign people smart and effective. Now, did they do it with Aguilar last year? No, but to me, that's fucking Bill Belichick seeing what Aguilar did with Carr and thinking that he could have done that in that offense. It didn't turn out, okay? So there are some hits and misses, but I think Ziegler's going to be smart about it. We get rid of some dead weight. I know Hammer is all about saying that Littleton's going to be there. That remains to be seen. But Kwiatkowski's going to be gone. You're going to get money there. You do things smart between free agency and the draft. This team will be a lot better, and it will be pushing for the AFC West crown next year. I firmly believe that. You got coaches that are going to be excellent. You got Pierce and Oakham and the guys that we signed for the defensive backfield, that's old news because they've been there for like 10 days now, right? You got a great offensive line coach coming over. Lombardi, I think, will work well with McDaniel because they have that copacetic thing. I like everything that we've done. You got Graham over there. You got Rob Ryan as an assistant overall to help out. What's not to fucking love about this team? Because of the people that we signed for the coaching staff and the smart process that I think we're going to be doing, there's nothing but positivity that I can see. Now, I'm not fucking little Mary fucking sunshine, but I'm looking at things analytically. And I think analytically, you do this, that this is the start and the smart ways. You do things through free agency and the draft, and you build and build and build. And there's no reason why the Raiders can't be playing a home Super Bowl in 2 years. No reason why.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fucking guy that says the Raiders are going to go 17-0 each year and we're going to blow everybody out by 35 points. No, I do things analytically, but I still see positivity in how they can do things here. And I know I'm on my Captain Jack tangent, but that's what just where it is.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. These coaches, these hires, they definitely have a plan, and that's Mark Davis had a plan. McDaniels has a plan. Ziegler have a plan, and that's what has us Raider fans excited for the future. But at the end of the day, like I agree with you, we can't just go into it thinking, oh, everything is going to be all sunshine and nice. There are some question marks because we don't know how Ziegler is going to be as a GM because Bill Belichick was the guy that was making all the final decisions. Yeah. And then at the end of the day, too, McDaniels, as much as I like him as an offensive-minded coach, he still needs to prove, is he a leader of men? You know what I mean? Can he gain the respect of the locker room that really loved Bisaccia? You know, there's still some question marks there. So I agree with you 100%. Like I'm liking this offseason so far, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen in free agency and draft in the coming months. But I'm definitely excited. But there are some question marks as well.
I got you, but I think that with this acquisition of Kelly as the assistant GM, something that we've never had before, two great minds working together is better than just one dude. And I think that that's going to help Ziegler a lot. Ziegler having Kelly to bounce things off of and working the process. And by the way, guys, like I said, the scouting department just got shit canned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So the next year, it'll be new scouts that know the ways of what Ziegler wants and maybe some input from Kelly. But the scouting this year, it's done. Okay, we're going to take what they've had on paper, but it's going to be up to Ziegler. It's going to be up to Kelly to go over and figure out what's going on and getting those players because the scouting's done. The scouting's done. It's starting for next year that we got to worry about. Dante, by the way, nice to meet you there, shipmate. I'm Captain Jack. I'm the old fuck here.
What's good, y'all? For those of y'all don't know me, I'm a good friend of Dirty Raider, man. He's been letting me on here. You know, y'all haven't known me for a while, but I come on here, you know, most of the time consistently. I do so much work doing my neck work, so sometimes I don't have the energy. But I've been up here most of the time. I'm Coach Dante. Those of y'all that don't know me in the chat, I'm the executive of Spotlight Sports Network. That is Coach Spotlight. Y'all know Spotlight. Y'all know who Spotlight Raider Talk is.
Oh yes,
yes sir.
I'm the executive over there. I put in so much work over there, so. You know, but shout out to all of you guys on the panel and Dirty Raider for always, you know, when I get an opportunity, letting me up to talk some football. I'm a diehard Texan fan, but I love football. I love the game. As in general, I love the game. NFL as a whole, I love it.
Okay, guys.
Welcome.
I don't want to be rude right now, but I'm about to leave right now. But there's gonna be a quick conversation. Because I'm not very sure if I can go to Las Vegas to draft because, well, there is family issues. So there is 50% going to the draft and there's 50% no. So, well, it's going to be happening on April. So I'm very sure that, well, there's going to be a 50% no, 50% yes. But I'm not very sure if I can go to Las Vegas on the draft.
Hey, take care of you, brother. You take care of what you need to take care of.
Yeah, family comes first, brother.
Yeah,
okay. So I just wanted to say, Captain Jack, much love, fair in the NFL, Aussie Raider, Coach Dante, salute, and Dirty, salute, and of course, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. Love you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Because you did it, and you are the amazing persons, YouTube content creators that provides all love and of course fun and of course the Raider Nation right now. So
most definitely,
we love you.
Appreciate those kind words, Raphael. Have a good night. Ozzy, how you doing, man?
Yeah, doing good, man. I just didn't want to interrupt when what Cap was saying, but I agree with a lot of what he's saying. And me and Cap were talking about this earlier on his show. I think it's all going to boil down to DC's contract. Like, you know, then we can see what they're going to do in free agency, and then in the draft from there, we'll see what you know, we'll get a clearer idea of who they're going to pick up in the draft, depending who they pick up in free agency. So I'm with Cap. I don't think we need a Devontae unless he's coming on the cheap deal. I'd rather get like, you know, DJ Shark and a Christian Kirk or something like that. We can get two receivers for the same price. or a receiver and someone else like a DT, like a Sheldon Richardson or someone like that, to help at the nose tackle and that. So we just have to wait and see what happens. So next couple of weeks, or next couple of months, I should say.
Yeah, and just to really just double down on my comment, man, like Dave Ziegler and McDaniels, they've had a plan since they've got interviewed by Mark Davis. Nothing right now. They're just following the steps of the plan. Like they got interviewed, Mark Davis and Ken Cochran, the 80-year-old guy that helped out Mark Davis during the interview process. They're drilling questions, asking them what they would do with DC, what they would do with this roster, how they have a plan. You know what I mean? So right now, everything is just going according to plan, and that's what has me excited, because we haven't seen that with John Gruden. It was so emotional. Everything was just like random. You know what I mean? With Al Davis, you already know how Al Davis got down in his later years. Like it was just, man, bad contract after bad contract. And McKenzie, he had to like get us out of that, bad cap that Al Davis pretty much put us in, in his later years. And now we have a good situation with this roster going to the playoffs. DC, a starting quarterback. DC, we could win with DC. We just need to build a team, and we've struggled to do that. So I'll be honest with you. I don't even care what that contract is going to be, because I know that they're going to have a plan to go with it. It's not going to be, we're just going to hand them, we're going to give DC like the biggest contract of all time. No, it's not going to be one of those types of deals. They're going to manipulate that cap. They're going to make it work in their favor. They're actually probably going to talk to DC. They're going to let them know. They're going to probably be transparent. Hey, do you want to win a Super Bowl? Okay, this is how we're going to win. You know what I mean? And DC is going to be like, all right, how can we meet in the middle? It's you guys got to think about that. It's because now, you hear these people on Twitter and you fans, and they're all like, oh man, DC should get on only this much. But at the end of the day, like, hey, if you're at your job and someone comes up to you and tells you how much you should get, like, nah, that's not happening. You're going to get as much as you can in order to, to survive, to feed your family. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, hey, just trust the process.
Look, if you ask me, bro, I think all the athletes make way too much money anyway. First and foremost, I mean, I think they make way too much money, bro. I feel like teachers,
the market pays them, man.
I get it, but man, bro, these teachers, they deserve more.
Don't make enough, man.
You know what I mean? Some police, I ain't gonna say all, firefighters, you know what I mean? People that work at restaurants. I mean, people that do normal everyday jobs where they don't get a fucking off season. They deserve more money. You know what I mean? I really don't see, like, I really don't understand how a person deserves $24 million a year to fucking entertain me, bro. Like, and then you don't even play the whole year. You play like a couple of months. Bro, that shit bothers the hell out of me. But
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, bro. Piggybacking off what you're saying, the way I look at things, and I've said this to other people before, is if the world goes to shit, who are you going to miss more? Your garbage collector or your favorite sports player? Because when that garbage starts piling up in the street, you're going to miss that. If the world goes to shit, who are you going to miss more? The garbage collector or your favorite sports player? Because I guarantee you're going to miss that garbage collector more when that shit starts piling up on the street.
Yeah, that's true.
But like going in what you're saying, like a lot of guys don't not get paid enough for what they do.
Let's all kind of be real right here with Josh McDaniel. He also hasn't had the best of team. I understand he has some issues of personality. At Denver, he also haven't had the best of teams really to put him in a situation. I mean, I believe he had Tim Tebow at one time. He won a game with five passes. He beat the Miami Dolphins with just 5 passes. He won a playoff game with that team who just had basically Demaryius Thomas. Then he started out next year with Kyle Orton, who's never was a really good quarterback in the league anyway. So I believe he just didn't really have a fair shot. But also I liked it when he said that he wasn't really ready. He wasn't really ready to be a head coach. And I can respect the head coach that says that wasn't ready. That's just kind of like David Culley in Houston. Like, I mean, he's been set up to fail. David Culley was easily set up to fail, not working, having nothing much to work with, and he's still able to win 4 games with supposed to be in the worst roster in the NFL. And like, I'm okay with hiring Josh McDaniels for you Las Vegas Raiders, but now I feel like, man, you guys got to get past that first round. I feel like the ceiling needs to be second round, really second round or further for you guys. I really feel like it's a lot of pressure coming into this season. So I like the Raiders. I like the direction the Raiders are going in. I just love the direction, man. No other way I can say. I just love the direction. I love what this team is doing. Derek Carr is a very underappreciated quarterback. I don't know which number 1 receiver he had ever in his career besides probably the closest was Michael Crabtree. Nah, I can't. I mean, I know Amari Cooper is good, but Amari Cooper checks out in certain games, certain situations. But I'm really excited about the future of this Las Vegas Raiders organization, and I'm looking forward to seeing and playing against. Plus, we play against the Raiders. Definitely looking forward to playing against you guys, and seeing what this team can go in the future.
Come on, man, we're ready for you.
Hey,
hey, to play devil's advocate with McDaniels, because I know you mentioned that like he didn't have a lot to work with Denver. He kind of created that whole situation. If you think about it, like he traded away Jay Cutler, he traded up to get Tim Tebow. You know what I mean? He traded Brandon Marshall. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the things that he did, like you said, he wasn't ready for that job. He wasn't ready to get all that power. Because imagine Gruden at age 50, he had full control of the roster and power in the Raiders organization at age 50. At 32, that's what McDaniels had. So you can imagine like all the mistakes he made, and that was like 10 plus years ago. So I'm hoping that he's grown from that. So it was a long time ago, and then he went back to coaching, he went back to grinding, he went back to learning under the best coach, arguably of all time. And winning Super Bowls, game planning in big games, and he's going to bring that to the Raiders, and you're going to give him arguably the best quarterback he's ever worked with. You know what I mean? Because obviously Tom Brady's the greatest, but like he hasn't worked. After that, it's clearly Derek Carr. Derek Carr is a better quarterback than Mac Jones. Derek Carr is a better quarterback at this point in Cam Newton's career. You know what I mean? And Matt Castle and all the other quarterbacks, and McDaniels found a way to make those quarterbacks look good, so that's the thing that got me really excited, because Carr has never had that. He's never had a coach, a play caller, you know what I mean, to like because look at Patrick Mahomes, as great as a player he is, and arguably the best quarterback in the league. It's mighty nice to have Andy Reid calling plays back there. You know what I mean? It's mighty nice to have an elite tight end and the lead tight end over there that is consistent, that's there every game. You got Tyreek Hill that's consistent.
You got a lead receiver. Yep, I definitely agree. You got a lead.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
So it's like, and it's just I'm just right now. I'm being patient. I'm not gonna talk my shit right now because it's early, but I am gonna talk my shit because right now the Raiders are winning this offseason, and the Raiders got a lot to be excited about.
So we're gonna go away from the DC4 talk.
And Dirty, before you do that, because you're doing a transition, and I want to get you in on the segue. Before you do that, sir, I wanted to say thank you, gentlemen, for allowing me to come in. It's 1:30. I got one more stop to make before I hit the sheets because I spread the love around. To Pharaoh and Dirty and Ozzy and Coach Dante, thank you for being here and letting me meet you again.
Thank you, Cap.
It's late night, but I hit Dirty up. I got one more stop to make, and then I gotta fucking go to sleep. Okay. East Coast. So yeah, Pharaoh, I don't think we ever had a chance to wrap together. So it's good seeing that as well.
Likewise, brother.
And I thank everybody. Have a great rest of your evening. It's a pleasure being here. Love everybody around, and thanks for spreading the wealth. Dirty, gentlemen, congrats on that 1K, babe. Congrats on that 1K, and good on you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Cap.
Anything else I can do when I can get the time, trust me, I'll fucking do it. So stay tuned. I'm getting more players on, or I'm trying to get more players on. Not all Raiders, but I'm going to get some more players on for entertaining shows that we can talk football with some real guys. Gentlemen, always a pleasure. Thanks again. I'm going to go peace, as they say.
Have a
Not
great
Have a
night,
good one,
Cap.
Cap.
bad for an old fucking white guy, man. All right. All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you.
All right, man.
So, yeah, man. But yeah, so that was, I like the fact that we were able to draft for every team. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but what we did was we went through the first round draft. We drafted for every single team. You know what I mean, based on
I had
the
to go
need
back
of
and watch
that.
that, though.
Yeah, so we did that. We based it literally on the need of that team. What was So, I mean, if you get a chance, go back, take a look at that.
I definitely will. Definitely will.
I'm coming up on the end of my show. You know what I mean? I try to keep my our Gonzalez, I'm not sure yet. Everything is in review, everything is pending. They'll email me once that happens. So, for now I'm appreciative that I got to a goal that I set out to achieve right now. You know what I mean? So I like that. You guys know how I like to close my show, man. I ask each and every person on the panel to give me give the world some inspirational closing nice words, man. So we're gonna start with Ozzy, man.
No worries,
Get a
man. First off, I just want to say appreciate your fellow man. Just appreciate everybody. Give positivity out to the universe, not negativity. And then most of all, man, I want to congratulate you again on reaching that 1,000K. I know that shit ain't easy. I know you've been at it for a long time, put in the hard work and that. And you brought a lot of originality in aspects of your show, like with the clips and stuff. So shout out for that. And then, just appreciate you having me on, bro.
For sure. Most definitely. Coach Dante, what about you?
Yeah, man. First of all, no, I was late in here, but first of all, man, I just want to congratulate you on your 1K. Trust me, I know that feeling. That's like damn near almost when you get in the 1Ks or the 2Ks. That's like goddamn winning the damn Super Bowl. So, hey, that's like a celebration. You deserved it. You earned it by your hard work. And that shows, man, if anybody got goals that you want to hit, you can do it, man. Just motivate yourself and just keep yourself going no matter how many people you don't have watching. You always keep grinding because trust me, it's going to be somebody that you don't know is definitely going to be watching you. I had the feeling of that before. So now I'm grinding harder and harder and harder, but you got to put your mind to it. You can definitely do anything you want to, man. You just got to put your mind into it. You just got to have the motivation. People can motivate you, but without you motivating yourself, it's not just going to work, man. So everybody out there that's trying to come up on the YouTube channel or even in life, man, hey man, motivate yourself, man. If you set to hit that certain goal, keep going. Y'all know it's gonna start off kind of slow once y'all first started, but hey man, that's why these collabs coming up and about, man. Put yourself out there and stuff like that. But shout out to Dirty, man, from hitting that 1K, man. That is not easy to hit. The 1K subs is not definitely easy. It's definitely a grind. But like I say, if you're not willing to grind, hey, I mean, you got to be willing to be great. You got to be willing to go through it. So, I mean, you got to be willing, man. So I just want to congratulate you and inspire everybody out there that's on YouTube or anything. Just keep going on to your goal, man. And you can do anything you put your mind to. And you definitely can do it, man. It's not a such thing that I can't do it. It's what you can do. It's not a such thing that you can do it. So, shout out to Dirty for hitting that 1K. And anybody out there, they can do it. Trust me, they can do it. Y'all can do it. Just say you can do it. Not that you can't do it. You can do it.
Yeah. Farrell, what you got, brother?
Man, once again, man, thanks for having me on. And I appreciate you having me on because you don't have to have me on and talk my shit on here. But hey, man, congratulations on the 1K. Like Coach Dante and Ozzy kind of pretty much said. It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? You got to stay consistent. You got to have the right mindset. And I see that with what you've done, and that kind of motivates me to get on my shit too as well. So, man, hey, and it should motivate anybody else that got
Absolutely.
they got any goals or any type of things that they want to accomplish. You know what I mean? You got to be consistent. You got to be focused. And hey, man, that's the ingredients for success, man. So, man, keep doing what keep all of y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Stay consistent, focus, and grind, man.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody being here, man. You guys know how I like to close my show, man. I'm gonna give you 2 motivational quotes for the Friday. You know what I mean? So the first one I'm gonna give you is this one. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself that has the most power. You know what I mean? So gotta understand that, you know what I mean? Only you gonna cheer for you, man. You know what I mean? You can be the best you want to be. You know what I mean? It ain't always gotta be, you know what I mean, yelled out in the world. You know what I mean? Some of the best things that happen in life are things that you know what I mean, that you continue to push yourself to do. You don't always need the whole wide world, but you know what I mean? You do need to have belief in yourself. So I mean, the things you say to yourself are the things that are more likely to happen. I could scream everything out in the world. The 1K, yeah, I said it out in the world, but I also kept saying it to myself every single day. I'm gonna get this 1K. I'm gonna get this 1K. I'm gonna get this 1K. You know what I mean? And look, I got it. You know. And the next thing I'm gonna say is, it is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. You know what I mean? And that shit fits my show very well, bro. You know what I mean? My show is original. I didn't set out to imitate anybody. You know what I mean? Do we do impressions during our comedy hour? Of course we do. But you're not gonna find that anywhere else on YouTube. That's originality. You know what I mean? Raider Nation, you guys got originality too. You know,
Nice.
it's fun. It's been wonderful. You know what? I'm not even guaranteed to say that I won't be back tonight. I just might possibly be back tonight. But I have a timeline that I want to do my shows. You know what I mean? And I do want to have the comedy hour and the fun and all of that too. You know what I mean? I just don't want it enticed in the show that I just did. You know what I mean? I got to break them up. So I just may come back. Right now, I'm going to go over to my brother Sultan. So I'm going to show him a little love. So if you're in the chat and you're watching, you know, hop on over there to my boy Sultan Mir. You know what I mean? Check them out. They look like they having a good time over there right about now. I know they say it's the mental health show, but, you know, I think it's you know, they're talking right now. They're having fun. You know what I mean? Everything that my show, you know what I mean? Everything that my show was today was purely informational based on, you know, our thoughts, you know what I mean, about the draft. You know what I mean? But best believe the raunchiness is still a part of the show. I don't want to touch I don't want to touch this show with that. You know what I mean? Because I felt like this is a great show. So I'll be back. Let me go get something to eat. You know, holler at my boy real quick.
Dirty, I
And then-
wanna add something real quick before you end the show. This is something real for me that I've like that's hit me, especially as I gotten older. You need to give in order to receive.
Yeah.
And that's one of the realest quotes that you could, if you just think about that and just apply that to your life, you need to give in order to receive. And me coming on these shows, me you know, networking and talking to people, you got to put in that work in order to get the you know, rewards. So man, hey man, yeah, appreciate it, James, man, always in the chat. But yeah, I just wanted to add that as well, because that's real, especially even the Raider content, you know, starting out, like it's not, nothing's going to be given to you. So at the end of the day, like you got to put in the work, and then you'll reap the rewards. And as you can see, Dirty over here, he had 1K, he's doing his thing, and you know what I'm saying, he's bringing his own flavor to the Raider content game.
Most definitely. Yo, Raider Nation, it's been fun. I want to thank Ozzy Raider for being here. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Pulling up. Farrell, bro, greatly appreciate you stopping through, bro. My boy Wasted, you know what I mean? I want to thank Wasted for being here and going through the draft with us and blessing us with his information as well. As my brother Hammer, too, who came through. Bro had to work, you know what I mean, just getting off, you know what I mean? Sometimes we have to, you know what I mean? But I appreciate his presence. Raphael, greatly appreciate you being here. Captain Jack, Rackham, You know what I mean? Greatly appreciate you being here. Coach Dante, greatly appreciate you being here as well, man. Chat, I appreciate you guys more than anything, man, because like I say, you know, you can do anything else in the whole wide world. You know what I mean? You don't have to be here with me. But for the fact that you are, is greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? So, as I end my show, as I always do, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, go get your motherfucking sunshine. We out. Peace.